Hi guys, welcome back to Pixel Lab. It's Rob here again. In this week's video I managed to pick myself up a Nintendo GameCube Wavebird wireless controller. This is the wireless option that you could have with the Nintendo GameCube as opposed to having a cord sticking around and people tripping over it. I picked this up on Facebook Marketplace. I paid $80 for it. But as you can see, it is quite dirty. The C-stick is horrendous. Has a few markings here and there. I think this person just marked them to see which one connects to which receiver. Yeah, it's got a 2 there and a 2 there as well. The only other issue is that the thumbstick on the left hand side is a little bit damaged and yellowed, but that's a good thing because I did pick up a replacement on eBay for $7, so I'll be replacing that. So pretty much in this video what I'm going to do is just show you how to pull it apart, clean it out, retro bleach it and get it looking brand spanking new, and hopefully get it working back on the GameCube, as I'm not sure if it works just yet. So sit back, relax and enjoy. So first things first, we'll put down a microfiber towel just so we don't scratch it. Put that aside. Next thing you want to do is get yourself a tri-wing screwdriver. You've seen me probably use these before in my previous video. Want something relatively medium sized. And if you flip the controller over, there's a few screws in here that you have to undo. So what I'm going to do is just punch in a little bit so you can get a closer look. And then just go to town on the screws. Once you've got your screws out, you can just lift the back of it off. And there's your two shell halves. These are where all your little buttons are. The good part about these is that it's all plastic, so you can wash these in water very easily. But you can also see how filthy and all that dirt trapped in the joins here, especially here. So we can put that aside, and then there's our other half, and this is where all the thumbsticks and the rubbers and motherboard is. So you can just take those off, and these thumbsticks you can just clip off, just like so. Just pop off, like so. We won't be needing that one, we'll just replace it with a brand new one as it's damaged. Don't want that. And then you can just get your motherboard out. It's not screwed in, so you can just lift it up like so. I'll give this a clean also with some isopropyl alcohol. These two buttons might look like they're very intimidating to undo, but they're actually very easy as well. All you need to do is replace your screwdriver with a Phillips head bit. And there are two little screws that hold these little black things in place, so you just undo those. Like so, and then that thing pops right up. And there's the little spring mechanism there. And that's very easy to undo. You just grab it like so, pull it, and it should pop right out like so. You can see how dirty it is. Look at that gunk after years and years of use. If you like, you can take that little spring out. This little thing pops off also like so. You can put that to the side and give that a rinse and a good thorough scrubbing as well. And then what you do is just do exactly the same thing on the other side. And so here we are, it's now all in pieces. Let me just zoom out a little bit. Here's all the pieces that we need. Here are all the buttons. Just flip that over, that should all pop out, like so. There's the shell that will retro bleach and clean all that dirt out from inside the buttonholes. It's a bit grubby, so we want it looking as brand new as possible. And hydrogen peroxide does a really good job at whitening these plastics. So yeah, the next stage is to just give it a good clean with some detergent and hot water before we retro bleach it. So next stage, you just chuck everything in. Pour yourself some detergent. And fill it up with hot water. And the C-stick. It's probably the one that's the most discoloured. Don't think we'll get it looking brand spanking new, but I'd rather have it original than a replacement. So now that we've got all that drying, we'll get the little receiver and we'll retro brighten it. In order to do that, you need to get yourself some cling film, some rubber gloves, and cream hydrogen peroxide. This one is 12%, but the stronger you can get it, the better. It won't take as long to brighten it. I could only find 12, so that's what I'm going to use. So first up, put your gloves on. You don't want to get this stuff in your eyes or on your skin too much. Give it a shake. Let me just zoom out slightly. Excellent. Give that a shake. And just liberally apply it on, like so. And just rub it in all over the yellowed places, or in this case just smother the whole thing in there. Still got that sticker on there, which I totally forgot to remove. And I'm just going to put it face down. Carefully take my gloves off. Yeah. So this is the light curing unit I have. I'll just pop it in there. So, then I'll just turn it on for 30 minutes to start off with. Then we'll see what that looks like and then come back. Last time I used it to retro brighten something, it took me about 2 hours all up. So we'll see how long this one takes. And whilst that's going in there, we'll go and clean the motherboard of the Wavebird. So whilst that's curing in there, we'll clean the motherboard out. It is a bit dirty around the edges and very dusty. In order to do that, I just use some isopropyl alcohol. This one's 100%. Works great on circuitry as it's very volatile, it evaporates very quickly. So you don't have to worry about getting it everywhere, and it certainly won't fry your circuits after you put it all together. Also, I've got myself a makeup brush and a shaving brush. All you have to do is just dip it in liberally and just clean. It's a very good way of cleaning because it gets rid of all the residue. It's a very good way of cleaning as it gets rid of all the flux on there, as well as cleans all the connectors again if there's dust in there, so they certainly work a lot better if you have troubles with connections and things like that. So as you can see, that's come out beautifully. It's been in the light curing unit for about 2 hours, 1.5 hours actually. Didn't need any more time as it's come up to colour. So that's beautiful. Controller's all dry. Before reassembly, make sure that it is bone dry, and I mean really bone dry. Last thing you want is water getting into your components and short circuiting your controllers and electronic things. So do make sure that it is dry. So yeah, we'll just go through the whole reassembly stage. It's basically the same thing as pulling it apart, just in reverse. Shouldn't take long, but I'll fast forward through most of it because it's going to be pretty boring watching me put things together like a jigsaw puzzle. So yeah, sit back, relax and enjoy. And there it is, totally assembled. All the buttons seem to work quite well, nothing's loose, and looks pretty much like it did straight out of the factory. Awesome, now let's connect it up and see if it works. And now that we've got it working and all plugged up, we've got Resident Evil playing in there. As you can see, it is working. Beautiful. Hope you enjoy this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.